on the ground this morning. Let's go ahead and find a comfortable spot on the floor, on your mat. We're going to start with some breathing. So just have your legs bent. Go ahead and place one hand on the belly and one hand on the chest. I want you guys to try and extend the belly, so try to raise that hand up. So take a nice deep breath into the belly. You want to hold for 4, 2, 1. Exhale. So we're going to go through that 2 more times on your own. So one more nice big deep breath. All right, so now since we're already in this position on our backs, let's go ahead and drop the knees to the right, wherever they're comfortable. And I want you to reach the opposite arm out straight. So legs are going to come down to the right. Left arm is going to be out to the side, nice and straight. Hold out here for just a breath. Come back up. And we're going to go back down. So we're just kind of going back and forth, nice and slow. So keeping that arm out to the side. Try to breathe in when we come to the top, and then exhale as we drop the knees down to the side. Let's go one more on this side, then we'll switch sides. Good. Go ahead and bring the left arm to center. We're going to go ahead and straighten out the right arm to our side, dropping both knees to the left. And back up. Also, the further up your arm goes, the more of a stretch you might feel in the bicep area. Let's get 2 more on this side. One more. All right, let's go ahead and roll it on up to a seated position with our legs out, nice and straight. Let's flex those toes towards our face. What I want you to do is bring the arms out nice and wide, so we're creating tension throughout our whole body. And slightly try to fold forward here. And come back up. And back down. So when you lean forward, you might feel more of a stretch on the inside of your legs. Try to keep the back nice and flat here. If you're sitting here and just providing all this tension here is good enough for you, that's okay. Let's get one more here. since we're still in this position, let's take opposite arm to opposite foot, getting a stretch here, so kind of getting some rotation back into the spine. So my left arm is reaching towards my right foot. Let's go ahead and switch now. So now my right arm's coming to my left foot. You might feel a little bit of a stretch in the lat area. And back up. So we're just going to go back and forth here. So I want you guys to really try to feel a stretch here in the lat. So using the foot or grabbing the ankle, whatever is comfortable for you. All right, so one more each side. Last one. All right, let's bring it to our butterfly stretch now. So feet are together. We're going to drop those knees down to the side here. So let's just try to stay in this position. Let the hips open up here. Try to see if we can get our backs nice and flat. Deep breath in. Exhale. So we're going to add in some thoracic rotations with this stretch. So what I want you guys to do is take your right leg. We're going to bend it here, wherever it feels comfortable. Taking your right hand, placing it behind you. We're going to anchor that elbow behind the knee and add a little bit of rotation here. Good, bring it back to our butterfly. So we're just going to go back and forth here now. So now I'm going to bend my left leg, taking my right arm, and I'm going to anchor it here and provide a little bit of assistance. Good, bringing it back here. We're going to go one more on this side. Good, bringing it together. Dropping the hips a little bit, or the knees a little bit more if you can. And we're going to go into our last one here. All right, excellent. Let's go ahead and bring it onto hands and knees next. What I want us to do is I want us to reach. So we're going to reach the elbow up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to sit back and thread that same arm through. So try to drop the shoulder down. So we're reaching here, elbow up. Then we're going to sit back and reach. So let's go ahead and switch sides. We're going to go back and forth again. So we're going to reach the elbow up. We're going to sit back, thread that arm through, drop the shoulder. So now we're going back to the arm that we started with. elbow back, sit back and thread. Try to drop the elbow as well down to the mat. All right, bringing it back up, switching sides. And last one each side. So one more on this side. Try to get a nice deep breath in the stretch. All right, last one here. All right, go ahead and walk it on up. What we're going to do is have a nice wide stance here. We're going to reach. The hands are going to be together. So toes are still pointing forward. We're going to come across the chest, nice big open arms. Try to flex those fingertips up towards the ceiling. We're going to slightly forward fold here. Feel free to drop the arms if that feels better. We're going to bring it back up here. And we're going to face the other way. So we're going to go back and forth. So go ahead, drag the fingertips across, nice and wide. Fingertips are flexed up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and lean forward, drop the arms. Bringing it back up. And rotating to the first position. Bringing it back up here. Let's go one more time through. So dragging the fingertips across. Nice big stretch. Forward fold. Rolling it back up. Reach out nice and wide again. Bringing it right to where we started. All right, let's go ahead and finish on the floor with some press-ups. So follow me onto the floor. We're just going to slowly press up and hold it wherever it feels good. Hold for just a moment, then we'll go back down. Give me one more here, one more press up. All right. Well, that is all the time that we have for Unravel this morning. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you're feeling loosened up and ready to work out. We have full body blast.